Oh yeah, let's go.
He went off board, he went off.
Hey, okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Thank you. Come on, host.
Last night, not yesterday, man. Good first.
Alright. What is up, guys? What is up, ladies and germs? Welcome back.
Germs.
Yes. What's up, ladies? Germs. What is up, ladies and germs? Welcome back to the.
How are you, his friend?
I don't know.
How did you get
Guys, this is even worse, man. Fuck. Are you serious?
Gents, ladies and gents.
What is up, ladies and germs? Welcome back to the Convo. Just let me run it the way I want to run it now. What is up, ladies and germs? Welcome back to the Convo. Austin here. I'm hosting finally today, and I'm joined by the SGM crew. And today we are joined by a special guest, which is drumroll.
Who is?
What is? Like what? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Convo. I'm your host for today, Austin, and we are joined today by the usual SBM crew. But today, finally, we have a breath of femininity in the house. We are joined by the lovely Green. Okay, today's topic here, we're going to talk about love, what love means, and like what like marriage means, and like all the topics about love. Not everything, but like majority. I'm just going to talk about love today. So let me start. What is love? What is love now? So I'm sorry. For me, love. I don't know. Like this is a term that has been tossed around. Like everybody has said, "What?" Like I heard about love at this point, and even like from when you're born, you're just hearing about love. Human beings spend their entire life searching for this ideal definition of love that we have seen like through the media and everything, like this kind of romanticized version of love. Yeah, and most likely, like we always set ourselves up for failure because at the end of the day, someone comes up short. Like we set ourselves up in the way of like we expect that the person that should come, should love us for like everything. They just need to know what we like. They should have like telepathy or sense where like they can be able to read your mind, tell you that they know everything about you in the way, and they're just flawless, which is not the case. So like me too, personally, I don't have the definition of love, but me too, I'm actually trying to find out what love is. I'm on the calm. I'm slightly going to be calm down. Like love exists, but it's not like just tied down to just one person. Like in the romantic sense, I don't think that it's like tied down to just one person. One person is your soulmate, like your everything. I feel like you can like fall in love with like a multitude of people. Each of them brings something unique to the aspect of love that you don't see. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but you guys.
I definitely agree. I like love multiple people. I see that, but if it comes to like, let's say in marriage for instance, or where in a relationship where you've decided it's just me and you, for instance, that kind of thing, then I would say love for me, I'll say it's like a combination of respect, lust, and communication. Right? Like it sounds awkward, but like let me get into it, because the thing is, obviously attraction is needed, right? You're attracted to this person in more than one way. The way they look, maybe even those little other things that they do. And obviously you choose to respect this person, and by respect I mean if you're in a relationship, right? People often think that when he cheats or when she cheats, it's probably because he or she doesn't love me. But to me, it's not love in that sense. That light kind of love. It's not that thing that will stop them from cheating. For me, it's respect, right? The fact that they respect you as well, and that's when I would say, okay, yeah, that's real, quote unquote, real love. When you respect the person, you lust after them, and you communicate. Whenever there's an issue, you can talk.
Yeah, you're right in that aspect, but like I feel like, especially like in Africa,
You actually carry on, sorry. Like you raise your hand.
Dude, Okay, oh yeah, that's actually weird.
That's what I'm
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, but let's take it back to secondary school. Okay, like, you're right in aspects, but like, I agree with you like 100% with some things I said. And like, let's be honest, like, there's something I actually had issues with, yeah? Because of like, and it's not in your definitions, like, in the word respect, yeah? When it comes to like, love. In where we come from rather, yeah? We're all Africans here, yeah? In Africa, that word respect, yeah, is just solely to be like a woman must respect her husband, kind of thing. A woman must respect her romantic partner. She has to take that submissive role, yeah. And the men,
Yeah, but respect doesn't mean
So respect doesn't mean submit to.
yeah, I know, but like that's what I'm saying.
No, I
about the way I
that's
said
what
corruption. Of
I know.
it, yeah.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
that's what I'm saying.
And in fact, the
my
males,
definition
yeah,
of
that's the truth. I said that the males, yeah, like all like the men in the relationship, especially in
But
Africa,
that's his
yeah, they don't
definition of
respect
love.
women. Yeah,
I mean, I get what you're saying. Majority of them don't. That's why.
I mean,
that's
I-
why.
they don't respect their women.
Love is a really like I've done a really good job so far, yeah, avoiding this exact topic. You get me? Like avoiding like explaining what I think love is. Because I agree with you. Like I have a similar definition here where you respect, lust, but then loyalty too, like there's a lot of loyalty
And loyalty
that
comes
comes
with
with
that.
love, yeah.
Loyalty
Like,
comes
you can
with
respect
entitlement.
somebody, yeah, but not be loyal to them. You get? So I mean, my definition of love is a combination of different things, and depending on the type of love you have toward the type, it's a certain person, yeah. You can either add some things or remove some certain things, yeah. I mean, platonic love, you remove the lust,
Yeah.
you add respect, you have respect, loyalty, and commitment, communication, yeah. But then the more romantic the love becomes, the more lust comes into it, yeah. And then like the type of love like a baby, a father will have for his baby, a child, yeah. You remove take the respect out of it for a while, you get me? And as they grow up, like respects are coming in, you get? Like love is not just
I don't think so.
Yeah,
in that
I
situation, I know what you're
I
saying.
think
Like,
so.
different types of. I was talking primarily on like
The
romantic
aspect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
for what you said about like in a situation of like let's say you have a kid and that respect is still there.
no, but
I
like,
feel like-
that's why I said baby.
No, I feel like even as a baby, when I see respect, I don't see it like OZsound, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like it's this kind of thing is how you interact with the person, right?
Mhm.
So even when you say child, you can still respect that child. Like,
Yeah.
you're not submissive or anything. You're not subservient to the person or whatever.
Yeah.
You just when they say something, you listen.
Yeah.
Right? That's respect as well.
Yeah,
So those
yeah,
are the
yeah,
two
true,
different
true,
ways.
true,
Yeah,
true.
I feel like that's why
Yeah.
when you're saying loyalty, I was like, isn't that like part of respect?
I mean, it's possible, but like I said, yeah, like you can respect somebody but not be loyal. But like, how like put it, like you can by loyalty, I mean like you don't.
You're talking
don't
about
stab them in the back.
infidelity. I talk about
Well, like
infidelity.
now I'm not, by loyalty, I'm talking in going to romantic side now. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like,
you can.
when you talk about not being loyal, is it infidelity?
Yeah, like being in like. Yeah, it's the
Why would you?
Huh?
Yeah,
If you respect them-
no, they are serial cheaters, bro.
No,
there are
but
people that
they-
actually
yeah,
cheat,
but
no,
they-
I get.
but they respect, like they love the girl,
No,
they respect
but
her,
like-
but they just can't
no,
control
chill,
themselves.
chill,
Do you get my
chill.
point? No, it's not.
No, like,
it's a whole thing that they can't control
But that's
themselves.
why
Don't get me wrong.
Shit,
Yeah.
so,
Eh?
like you
No,
can't say.
I'm not see the thing about. Let me put it like this, yeah. There are guys, yeah, that have like not just guys. There are guys and girls, yeah, or whatever you're into. There are people, yeah, in general that just like they have high sex drive. And when I talk about like high sex drive, like they are there's a word for them, yeah. They are like succubuses.
Nymphomaniac.
Eh?
Nymphomaniac.
Yes, nympho.
Okay.
They are nymphos, yeah.
Yeah.
They just screw around. You get my point? Or they want to settle down. Yeah, and to unlearn those habits that you have had, yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Okay, that's why those kind of situations, you're like, okay, I'm not ready for a relationship. But if you now put yourself in a relationship, yeah, and you're in that setting, yeah, it's very hard to control those urges, yeah. Okay, so the guy ends up cheating, but he loves the girl.
Then
He
that-
actually has
that
genuine
is why
feelings
you
for
I
her.
agree.
Okay, that's exactly my point. That's my
I agree.
point.
He loves her in the sense of he's attracted.
You're talking to her, yeah.
Not just
But the
attraction.
respect.
But the respect isn't there. Loyalty isn't.
Nah, I see sometimes what those kind of guys do here is just like just have an open relationship.
Yeah, but that's respect.
But how many people
Because you
really
tell
know
her, right?
relationship?
It's consented.
Exactly. That's part of the respect,
Yeah.
right? If I can't control myself, I come to you and tell you these things. We communicate, okay, this is how I'm feeling, this is the issues, or and I feel like that's what's really crucial in it. Right? Because if it's just attracted, if it's like, oh, I'm just attracted to you and that's my idea of love, man, you'll be
And I think
and
and I think like the media has done a really good job here in twisting the definition of love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in most movies,
Very
yeah,
true.
when someone says "I love you," yeah,
Happy
they
ever after.
actually mean lost.
yeah.
I lost after because like there's no. There are very few movies. Well, recently, like movies are trying more to like to actually deviate from the physical, like the being of lost over somebody. Yeah, I mean like there's lost in love, but like the concentrate on the lost aspect of love. They don't show the other.
That's what.
Intimacy.
Yeah, exactly. Like the only form of intimacy you see in movies are physical intimacy. You don't see people actually like proper communication.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't that why, like, since different people have different ideas of what love is, then shouldn't the main thing now be like, okay, when you want to, in a relationship or in marriage, for instance, one of the crucial things is make sure your definition of love syncs up with the other person's definition. So,
Yeah.
so since everyone seems to have a different sort of definition, one way or the other, right?
And like he said here, when it comes to like the media's portrayal of like love, yeah, they always have this stupid thing where you're like, oh, I love you, Erica. Oh, I love you, Justin. The end. You get that kind of thing, and it's like
Happy ever
after, and it's so fake because at the end of the day, everybody knows that you're two different people before you come into a relationship.
Yeah.
So obviously you're going to act like two different people. You get my point? You have good days and you have bad days. Yeah, you get my point. And they don't show that whole thing of like, oh yeah, relationships are not always.
So they don't have the budget.
But bad days don't sell tickets.
I mean,
Yeah, no, I know that. I get that movies are a way of escapism. But
So
like,
you
honestly,
want to go and like you legit pay
money to see
you're
couples
going to watch,
fight.
you know you're going to watch a movie on a romantic movie, yeah, and like there's way more fighting than there is
Yes.
the actual romance in it.
Yes, I would
like,
watch that.
You won't.
I would
You
watch
see
that.
this, bro.
I would watch. Do you know the reason why I watch that? Yeah, because it's actually believable and it's relatable. Because it doesn't take away the fact that
What sort
like,
of relationship have you been in, though? Like
Please.
that there's way more sadness than there is happiness.
no, but I don't think they say in the movie there should be more
fuck you, Debbie.
sadness.
Shots
No,
fired.
yeah, like you should. Yeah, like that. What I'm saying is like you don't like. You can show like there can be droplets here and there, yeah. But what he wants is
My definition of love is like a combination of communication, proper communication, like hearing the other person out, not just seeing things from just your own perspective, also like trying to see life through their eyes. It's communication and comprehension, because you can communicate with someone as much as you can, but like if they don't comprehend what you're saying,
So that's understanding.
yeah, there has to be a level of understanding and realizing that the person has a different perspective of things,
Exactly.
and reprocess, like you give as you take kind of thing.
Yeah.
You don't just give and you don't just take. It has to be a healthy balance between, and realizing that the other person is an individual. So maintaining a sense of individuality, but just sharing that individuality together and like being able to grow together. And it's also about respect. It's also about discussing. It can be so many things. Like you can have, if you're talking about romantic, it can also include the friendship aspects to it. It can be maybe maternal in a way. Like you care about the person, make sure the person is okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my definition.
That's actually very true.
I think one main thing I like to add to that is, so what it's saying is, and I also believe this, is that love is more intentional, right?
Intentional as
Like
well.
it's a deliberate choice you make at
It's
some point.
in terms of like making an effort.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because-
And like there's feelings, but you need
Yeah.
to feed those feelings with things that you have. Like you can't just expect a relationship is gonna work by just having feelings towards someone. You have to like make an effort in like communicating with the person. You have to make an effort in like showing them love.
Of course.
Knowing their love language, because different people like comprehend love differently.
Yeah. And
Basically speaking.
I think, like I have a problem with a lot of relationships I see around here. I mean, I'm guilty of this like when I was
in the world.
Anyway, so like people tend to lose their individuality, their sense of individuality, and
it just becomes some kind of
like
amalgam
you
of
don't
like
see
the worst parts of each other.
If you see person A, if let's say person A and if you see let's say A and B are dating, so if like, after some time you don't, if you see A, you're not just seeing A. You're seeing B too, and if you see B, you're not just seeing, you're seeing A too. So like they lose that sense of
individuality, being separate.
Like they just become one part of.
And that thing is good, but like it's good, but it's bad. It's codependence. I don't think when codependence enters, it's bad. I don't think it's like in the honeymoon phase. In the honeymoon phase, where you're like just new, starting out your relationship. Obviously, you want to spend more time with the person that you're in a relationship with. You want to see her around. We want to wake up and see her.
But that is
I get. That's why I say that codependence, is where the thing like when she's just always there. Do you get that kind of? Or he's just always, because let's be honest, nigga, some guys are actually clingy too. So you get that kind of thing. I'm joking. But like,
there is no proper relationship without communication.
Exactly, because that's why guys. That also goes to why.
Don't say that.
I'm chill now. Let me make my point.
Okay.
I'm just
make your point. Let me argue it. Okay, let me be honest. Remember that I'm not making excuse. I'm not supporting that. I'm just saying. Like now, for example, now, a girl is always with you. You know, it's in economics here. The more something you have here, scarcity creates need for like need. You get my point? Scarcity creates needs. A girl is always around you 247. What are you doing? You get my point? Oh yeah, it's sweet in the beginning when you get the girl. Like, oh yeah, that's my girlfriend. Yeah, don't tell your guy, but like, even if it's just yourself, like, oh you're gas now, you got the girl, you guys are in a relationship, you guys spend time together, it's fine. 1 month passes, oh she's still here, okay, it's cool. 2 months passes, man, now in 3 months, it's not hell. You get my point?
Yeah, but
she's always in space. Yes, I'm not saying that. Yeah, you can. No, because when you still like her, that's the thing. You still like her, but she's wearing you down. She doesn't care.
Then break up.
The guy obviously doesn't want to break up. Why? Reasons.
What do you mean reasons?
Relax. It's not me. Anyways, I'm just saying it's not me. It's not me.
No one.
It is not me. Anyways, as I was saying, so like the guy obviously doesn't want to break up with the girl, so he's keeping her like, oh, okay, like just. You know what I mean? So he's hiding from his guys.
That's selfish. That's worse.
Exactly.
He has told her, but she doesn't want to hear.
Yeah, then break up with her.
He doesn't want to do that because of
But the point is,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to break up with the girl.
But it comes back to the thing of deliberate and intentional. When you say, I'm going to be in this relationship with you, and I'm going to respect you, you're saying, okay, we've decided just me and you.
Yes, I get that.
So if you're choosing that, okay, I like her, I don't want to go anywhere, then you have to realize you're agreeing to stay in this emotional contract.
This situationship thing.
No, it's not situationship, it's a relationship. You've said it's a relationship. So both of you are here. You've decided both of you, we're going to stay here. So you can't say, oh, well, she's being too clingy, let me just jump on someone else. Like, just break it off.
I'm not saying that. Like, saying, you know like in that kind of situation. No, I'm saying like, let's be honest, but not being situation where there's just too much emotion attached to that kind of
yeah. But like you can't claim to be loyal to somebody and then you're having this sense of resentment for the person. Like you want to be with them, but like
I think that's when you start to set boundaries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm
But
saying.
you're not
But she's not.
communicating, but there's no
You're communicating, but she's not answering you.
Then
Or he's
No.
She's communicating, but he doesn't want to hear.
Then break up.
But that's the thing, but that's what I'm trying to
Because
explain.
they don't respect you.
If the communication is weak, then might as well because
No.
you
We've
can't
had the
even
talk
have-
a couple of times here. We've had the talk a couple of
But it
times.
doesn't mean you can't have the talk 100 times. The fact that there's
I'm-
no proper communication.
That's the
No.
thing about comprehension. If
Yeah,
you have
sure,
a
that's
specific
exactly.
thing, then they
Yeah,
don't
but
understand that.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
Well, how you explain this?
So the point is, if they don't,
I'm giving you an example so I can paint a bigger
No,
picture.
okay.
Eh?
Fine, we've got your example.
Chill. This is the thing I'm saying here. There's a lot of emotions that are attached to it here. So there's like, you know that like you're probably that stage when you're like in a relationship that's so deep, bro. Like you don't want to break up.
Do not generalize, please. No, kind of. But he doesn't really with all. So I mean,
Guy, okay, you've not been. I'm just saying that like there's a situation where like you don't want to break up with this person because you obviously still like the person, yeah. But at the same time, you want to like it's not like that, but you want space. Like you want space. Not like you be like, oh, let's take a break. You want space because the thing's getting suffocating. Yeah? Because you've told her, okay, chill, let me just chill. But she's always like, I don't know whether it's because of the insecurity is playing an effect in the whole thing. Like she's insecure that maybe you leave her because of like let's say you're slightly more attractive than her or she's slightly more attractive than you. You get that kind of situation where like you're the unattractive of the two. You get that kind of thing. And because of that, yeah, it's playing on her head. So she has to always be around you, or he has to always be around you, yeah. And because of that, yeah, you're like, I like you, but like what you're doing now is not sexy. Yeah, my point, but it's not attractive. Yeah, because I always have to like compensate for your emotions all the time. Like, oh, I have to assure you that okay, don't worry, nothing's going to happen. So you're like, like it is getting too much. You want your space, you're running from the girl now, telling your friends that you should hide you from her. You get my point. One day you get drunk, you go out to your guys. Every time accidents happen.
that's
I think that's just a very
That's
also
bullshit.
Yes.
That's 100%.
No, I don't think so. I think that's
I mean-
honestly speaking, I think that's an honest mistake.
What do you mean? Sam?
No.
So why did you? Okay, if the issue was,
I know that it's going to be
no,
harsh.
if the issue
It's hard
was,
for the other
no,
person.
if the issue was I got drunk and then I made a slip up, then why did you need to preference it? Like
Exactly. Why not tell the story about
Yeah.
like?
We don't need that.
I think that's context though.
That's not
No, that's not
because
context.
your main issue.
These are two.
Because you're not saying
individual
just
events.
making an excuse for that.
Exactly. Like these are
there's
two
literally no
individual
reason.
events.
Yeah, I tried for you. man.
Just-
I tried.
Just break up. Like
Like-
it's not that difficult, really.
Like when you start to think of someone as you are an extension of that person, or that person is an extension of yourself. Basically, you guys are like
One,
this
yeah.
or one. Then it becomes very unhealthy
Yes.
because now you depend on that person for reassurance, considerations, for security, for just warmth. But you don't find that in yourself. So how can you give it to someone if you don't really find it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying that like first of all to enter a relationship you need
You have to like be able to just be okay with just being yourself, being able to like have a strong sense of individuality, and then share it with someone else, and find someone who also has that sense of individuality and share it with you, not you taking that individuality from them or them taking it from you.
sense. Okay. That's it for the video. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, share. If you have anything to say, you can leave a comment down below. We'll check it. I mean, someone will check it. One of these guys or him behind the camera there. And that's it. Peace and love.
I want to thank.
Oh, sorry. I want to thank her for coming through. Yeah.
Who's that?
Reem, you already know that. You watched the video from the beginning.
So
you
now-
know that that's
exactly.
Reem.
So now start from the beginning.
Jesus Christ. See, guy, keep me waiting, man. That's right.
Nah, man.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's it for the video. If you like what you saw, if you like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. If you have anything to say, you can leave a comment down below. He'll check it, or he'll check it. Anyone will check it. And I want to say a huge thank you to my friend for coming through today. It has been amazing. Our discussions were actually top tier. Not you, so thank you, Rim, and hope we come back for more episodes of Convo.
Convo.
Yeah, this section of thing. Peace, love.
Love, like, all your black queen.
Don't listen to this guy, please.
I'm hitting my black queen.
All hail black queens. I love my white queens too.
You can end it together.
Oh, yeah.
Please,
All the queens, right?
No, you said black queens. The province.